I never imagined that I would be here, preparing to share my heart with the world through music. But God had other plans. I grew up in the church, always singing. But it wasn't until I truly listened to God's voice that I realized He wanted me to use His gifts for something bigger.
Ṣèyí ọmọ Ayọ̀nídé nígbà tí a bí nínú Jésù la bí gbogbo wọn sí a sì fi wọn mọ Jésù gẹ́gẹ́ bí Olúwa àti Olùgbàlà wọn ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tó dàgbà àti kékeré gan ló ti máa kọrin yóò máa kọrin tí wọ́n bá kóra wọn jọ ó máa ń kọrin tí wọ́n máa kọrin ìyìn tí wọ́n máa yin Ọlọ́run.
I was blessed to grow up in a home filled with love and devotion to God. My father, a prophet, always believed in my calling. He nurtured me not just as a daughter, but as someone who had a voice for God's kingdom. He was my greatest supporter, the person who showed me what faith truly looks like. But then, the story takes a turn. He died. When I lost him, I felt like my world collapsed. He had always been there, cheering me on, lifting me up. Without him, I felt lost. But in that moment of despair, I remembered his words, God works through you. And I knew I had to keep going. For him, for God, and for the calling he always believed in him. Before the loss, there is a purpose. The loss weighed me down. And because of this purpose, God was calling me to move forward, to trust that His plan was still in motion. And with each step, He gave me the strength to continue. It is not easy being new. There is fear, doubt, and uncertainty. But I knew I had to trust God's plan. And because of my trust in Him, He made a night happen. March 7, 2024, I did my first ever concert. Organizing the Explosion of Praise concert was my turning point. I wasn't sure if I was ready, but God gave me the strength. The success of that concert showed me that this is what I am meant to do. That night was a confirmation for me. I realized God had truly called me into this ministry. That concert did not just change my life, it was the beginning of this journey. After my father passed, I questioned everything. Could I still sing? Could I move forward? But then I felt God's push. The push to start, the push to make myself a channel for fullness, to be in God's avenue always. The push to start sharing God's word through melodies. In 2 months, I will be sharing my first album with the world. To me, this album is more than what we call music. It is my art, my faith, and my testimony. I am excited to share it, not just as a singer, but as someone who has been called to bring people closer to God. And I pray it touches lives and bring people closer to God.
This is only the beginning, a journey just beginning that will be filled with faith, challenges, and victories. But through it all, I believe that God will be my strength. I know He has more in store, and I am ready. I am Oluwaseyifunmi1st.